So now class, let's proceed with the ML data distribution. So data distribution earlier in this tutorial or in this class, we have worked with very small amount of data in our example. No? Just to understand the difference concept, in the real world, the data sets are much bigger that it can be difficult to gather real world data, at least at early stage of the project. So how can we get the big data sets? To create the big data sets for testing, we use Python module NumPy, so which comes with a number of methods to create random data sets of any size. So in this example, let's say creating an array containing 250 random number float between 0 to 5. So pwede kita class maka-randomly create no the data sets. Paano? Of course, NumPy random.uniform. So for example, ma-start kita with the number 0.0, okay, and 5.0 and 250. Okay, so that means to say, we will be creating float number 0.0 to okay, containing 250, but with the combination or the float number between 0.0 to 5.0. So this is the limit, this is the start, this is the end. So if ara kita class naga-learn sang NumPy, no, if we encounter this one, but silingon amo siyang start, amo siya ang aton nga end, no, and then this is our float between, or this is the limit, this is the end. Okay, so we randomly generate the data sets. So this is the data distribution. So may, as I've said, pwede gid kita ya maka-create sang damo nga data. So in our previous lesson, may mga data samples kita class nga very basic, no? Okay? So we have this random number. Hindi na ito paglipatan class. NumPy.random.uniform, the start, and the end, and the limit, no? So we have that value. Okay? The histogram is to visualize the data set. We can draw a histogram with the data we collected. We will use Python module matplotlib to draw the histogram. So draw a histogram. Oh, naka-hide. So in this example, we have the numpy.random.uniform. So muna siya ang iyang na-generate nga graph or histogram out of the data nga gin-randomly generate naton using NumPy. Okay, so we have this value. Okay, so histogram class, we use the array from the example above to draw a histogram with 5 bars. The first bar represent how many values in array are between 0 and 1, and the second bar represent how many values are between 1 and 2, and etc. No? So pila ka number ang may ara between sa 0 and 1. So I think this is like 53, no? So pamata lang budlay man, no? And which give us the result 52 values are between 0 and 1. So yes, so 52 kabilog, no? And 48 values are between 1 and 2. 1 and 2 is around pila ko, no? 48 values. Okay? 1 and 2, 48 ba? And 14 values are between 2 and 3. Between 2 and 3, there is a 51, no? And 51 values are between 3 and 4. So 3 and 4, okay. And then we have 50 values are in between 4 and 5. So dire naman, no? So, big data distributions, an array containing 250 values is not considered very big. Syempre, because there are still other very big data. So, but now you know that how to create a random set of data values by changing the parameters. You can create the data set as big as you want. Yes, gusto na to niya class nga as tabi aton sa value nga 10, no? Oh, sorry. Yes, 10. Halimbawa, 10. And then, nasta siya sa 500. Okay, so we have this data. So, this is an example, no, sa kadamo-damo. Okay, out of 100,000. Okay? Okay, so again, this is how to generate the data distribution. Hindi ka mo malipat class. You can use this one to have a sample data sets, no?